Hey guys, Michael here. I am today in Arlington, Virginia. You might ask yourself, where is Arlington? It's actually across the river from Washington, D.C. and it's a perfect spot if you want to explore D.C. because the hotels here are way cheaper than in Washington itself. And it's really close. You just can take a quick metro ride and you're in D.C. But what I will do in the next days, I will explore what you can actually do in Arlington itself. I will obviously also go to DC because it's pretty interesting, and I will show you the best things to do in Arlington and take you along the way on what I'm exploring here. You can't see much of Arlington right now because I'm just in my hotel room, but I will change that right now because I will go to my first stop. And I have a quick fun fact about Arlington. I'm sure you didn't know it. Arlington is actually the smallest county in the United States. I never heard of this until yesterday, but it's quite interesting. And then I checked it on Google Maps. It's really small, but I'm excited to explore the area and can't wait to show you around. If you have any questions or have been to Arlington or DC, comment below what you like the most or what you would like to see on a next trip. And like always, I would appreciate every comment. If you like my videos, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. So guys, I'm already in my first stop. One of the best things to do when you stay in Arlington. It's called the View of D.C. and the interesting thing is, while the buildings in Washington D.C. are limited to a specific height because they're not allowed to be higher than the Capitol, in Arlington this rule doesn't apply. So you have right here the View of D.C. It's the highest building in this area basically. I think it's called Capitol Beltway. And from here you can see so many things. I saw the White House from the upper floor and you can see the Capitol, the monument, and you can see different kind of monuments and buildings. I don't know all of them, but it looks amazing. The view is incredible. Just have a quick look. As the GoPro is really wide, you can't really see the stuff like I see it with my eyes, but right there somewhere you can see the Capitol and of course the big monument that you can see, and here the river. So on this side it's Arlington and on the other side it's Washington DC. It's amazing. While enjoying the 360-degree views, they also have some interactive screens where you can learn something about the history of some important people and the area itself. This is of John F. Kennedy. Let's see what it tells us. This is about the Kennedy Center. I don't know what that is, but the good thing is it's all about this region and you can learn a lot by just scrolling through these interactive screens. Obviously you have to read the stuff that you learn something, and then there's many of them, and in the end you can press here on vote and they'll ask you a question and then you can vote. What is the best way to foster appreciation of the arts? Here is the 4 options. Let me know what you would choose. Comment down below. Checking out the flyover experience. No idea what it is, but I will see right now.
The entire Hover DC crew, we're all excited to have you here today for further testing of our hover ship. Hang on tight for a unique view through the floor today as we fly the skies over our nation's capital. Tower Charlie 21 Delta ready for takeoff. Charlie Double Romeo, begin with big march. Ready for takeoff, heading north, Charlie 21 Delta.
They also give you this 360-degree map, so even if, like me, you have no idea about the area, you can find everything on here. It's crazy, you see a lot of interesting stuff from here. and all from one place. So guys, first stop done. That was already super cool, but it's time to go to the next place. So second stop in Arlington, I'm in Pentagon Row, which is a quite hip area in Arlington. It's really close to Pentagon, actually at the station Pentagon City. So really close, just a few minutes. Here you can find everything: bars, restaurants, places to hang out, shopping. So a really cool place to be. In summer they also have some concerts here around the area, and in winter ice skating, so it's pretty cool. I'm here to try out a Lebanese restaurant, Lebanese Taverna, and that's where I'm going right now. So guys, I have two things to say. Lebanese food is absolutely amazing, and second, I lost the fight. It's too much, like always in the Middle East. You just can't finish it. So we are now putting it into little boxes. Don't waste your food. Oh damn, that was super delicious. So if you're in Arlington, the Pentagon Row is definitely a place to check out. So guys, I'm at the third place that you should visit in Arlington. It's a rather sad place because it's the 9/11 Memorial. It's actually the first of three, I believe, that they built in the United States. This one is to remember the people that died, that were in the Pentagon or in the flight that crashed into the Pentagon, and their families. It's pretty sad. There was some information, all the names, and yeah, definitely one of the dark moments in history, especially with terrorism. But still, it's a place that you should visit when you're in Arlington. But please be respectful. If you didn't know, it's next to the really famous planes that crashed into the buildings in New York. There was also one plane that tried to crash into the Pentagon, which they made a memorial for here. It's the lesser known of the planes, but it's also really important because many people lost their life. Each of these little structures represents one person that lost his or her life during this horrible event, and I have to say it's a really nice memorial. A lot of respect for the people that lost their life, and beautifully made. It's really a good memorial. Somehow weird to say it, but I really like this memorial. It's really respectful and shows all the people that sadly lost their life. It's beautifully made, and if you come here you have this like feeling. It's really hard to describe. I had this feeling the first time in Auschwitz, much stronger than here though, because it was with even so many more people, but the feeling is really similar. You don't really feel comfortable, but it's still important to see places like this, at least for me. And as long as you treat them with respect, I think you should visit them. So that was intense, but now it's already time to go to the next place. It's also a memorial, so see you guys there. Hello you guys, so I'm at the next memorial. It's the Airforce Memorial. It was built to honor the men and women that served in the Air Force. Makes sense. And you can't see the hole because it's huge, like it's so high, it's majestic, it looks really cool. And I will take some images, videos around that you can actually see the whole of it, but from here it's just impossible. There's also a nearby National Airport, which is pretty cool. You can maybe hear it, there's a plane going by right now. So it's quite cool, the Air Force Memorial, and then the planes are going over it all the time. It's pretty cool, I would say. So if you're in Arlington, this is definitely also a thing you should check out, the Air Force Memorial. You also have quite a good view from here actually. You can see a lot of stuff. There's some trees that block the view a bit, but it's pretty nice. And I think because the monument is so impressive, it would be a really good photo spot for sunset or sunrise actually. So if you're here and want to take some good pictures, that would be a great idea. I might do it if I have some time left, but I will see. Guys, we're already at the next place that you should see when visiting Arlington. It's the National Cemetery of Arlington. It's in fact one of the biggest and most prestigious cemeteries in the whole country. So people that served in the military, they get buried here, but not everybody. It's usually like people that did something special or that were in a war and did a good service there. The area is so huge that you can walk around, but it's impossible to see all of it by walking around. So I decided to do a little tour. It's with an open air bus train. I don't know how you should call it. So you can get around the whole area quite quickly. You can see it right here. So I will take you with me and show you around. So obviously on the tour you also get some history and background information, and they just told us that this cemetery, the Arlington National Cemetery, is the 8th biggest in the United States actually, but it's the probably most famous and most prestigious because it has the people with most medals of honor here, and also there are some famous people like John F. Kennedy, which grave we just saw. So yeah, just wanted to tell you. I will now continue the tour and show you some more impressions.
Reset! On!
next stop today. I will visit the capital of the United States, Washington D.C. It's really close from Arlington. It's just like, you can go there by metro actually, which is like 20 to 30 minutes depending on where exactly you are. And I decided I will take one of the hop on, hop off buses. I have to take care of my ass. And I will make a loop around the city, go out in some places that I want to see. You can see a lot of stuff there. There are tons of memorials, the White House, some of the most interesting museums of the country. So I will just decide spontaneous what I will see. I can just go out of the bus and go in again. And yeah, that should take some hours. I will show you some of my impressions, but I will not talk too much about Washington DC itself, because this video is about what to do in Arlington. But if you stay in Arlington, it's also a must to go to Washington DC because you're so close to the capital. You just have to see it. So let's see if I will enjoy it. By the way, if you come here in summer, it's now June, the weather is really hot. Like the temperature, it's actually not like too hot, like it's really comfortable to walk around, but you have to be careful with getting sunburned, especially when you use this bus because you have the wind, so it doesn't feel hot at all. So I'll have to put a lot of sunscreen and probably also go down. As you can see, there's only one other person up here, the others are all downstairs. Guys, another place that you should definitely visit when you're in Arlington is the Theodore Roosevelt Island. It's a short walk, just like 15-20 minutes from the Roslyn metro station in Arlington, so really easy to reach. And on there you have the Memorial Plaza where I am right now. There is a statue, I will show it to you later. And you can do some small trails around the island, which I didn't do yet, but I will show you around later. And I brought a little lunch with me to the island. I will eat that now and then show you around the island. See you guys. So guys, I just left Theodore Roosevelt Island and it's time for the next activity. I took a little bicycle and I will do the trail. The good thing is actually the trail starts right next to Roosevelt Island, so it's really easy to connect these two. It's called the Mount Vernon Trail and I will just show you how it looks. I'm right here and you can use the bicycle to go all the way down here. The whole trail is actually quite long, so you can use the trail till the former house of George Washington, which was on Mount Vermont Hill. But as it is so hot today, it's 35 degrees now. I will not do the whole trail, but like half of it probably. And yeah, I will show you some of the highlights, how it looks.
if you are in Crystal City in Arlington, you should definitely check out the metro station, or better, nearby the metro station you can find random art and paintings. It's called Crystal Art. It's all over the place, so you can just walk around and find it, like right behind me or on the other side of the street, everywhere. So it's a cool like stop in between some sightseeing. So the metro station is right there. You come out there and you basically leave, turn to the right, and you're there with the graffiti. Here is graffiti, murals, and it's all over the place. I didn't see all of them, but it's too hot, so I will go back to the metro station now. So guys, I wanted to show the last activity to do in Arlington, but somehow me or the GoPro messed up something. I'm not sure who it was. Me. But I don't have footage, so I will just link you down below about the Arlington Loop, which was pretty cool and you should definitely do when you're in Arlington. But like I said, no footage, so check out the description if you want to read about it. And I hope you liked the video, and if you ever make it to Washington DC or Arlington, then you should definitely do all these things, and I hope you have fun. If you have anything that you think I missed, you should comment down below, and also I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel for future videos, and of course, thumbs up. Have a great day, bye, I'm out.